British scientists claim they've created human sperm using embryonic stem cells for the first time. The discovery could help men with fertility problems, but some experts are questioning the breakthrough.
Two sperm samples. They may look as they should, they may wriggle as they should, but the ones on the right are far from natural. These are the world's first artificial human sperm, created in the lab from embryonic stem cells. Scientists at Newcastle University believe they could one day allow infertile men to father their own biological children. That's currently illegal, and for now they're using the technique to study why around 1% of men produce no sperm at all. The technique used stem cells that had been taken from a male embryo. These were grown in the lab until they started to develop into the many different types of body tissue. Using a special dye, scientists were able to mark out the stem cells which had the characteristics of very early sperm. These were separated out using a laser and placed into a chemical broth. The cells then divided, halving their number of chromosomes to just 23, a crucial step in sperm development. The scientists claim some of these then elongated, grew the characteristic tail and started to swim. But other scientists have doubts that the sperm would really work. In theory, artificial sperm would mean men are no longer needed for reproduction, but that could increase the chances of genetic diseases, and many scientists argue men still have an important psychological and emotional role in raising children.
With more on that breakthrough, we're joined by fertility specialist Professor Robert Norman of Adelaide University. Professor, this could be good news for infertile men, but what are the ethical dilemmas about this breakthrough?
Hi, Kelly. Well, infertile men have the problem in that they have to choose between donor sperm, or if they've got a few sperm, they can have sperm injection, which is now widespread for IVF. So this discovery addresses largely men who've got no sperm at all, and it shows for the first time in humans that we can produce artificial sperm. The major ethical problems, I think, are one, you have to use an embryo to produce these cells, therefore they're not individual. And secondly, we've got a lot of evidence from animal work that the animals produced from artificial sperm have major problems.
What kind of problems are we looking at?
Well, this has been done in mice where they've been able to produce sperm, they've injected it into mouse eggs, and then they've had at least 7 animals born. And all the animals died within 6 months from growth abnormalities. And there's a lot of evidence now in science why this happens, because we know that in the developing embryo that we have to have certain genes that are turned off and some that are turned on. And in cloned animals and also in animals produced from this artificial sperm, that doesn't seem to occur properly. So that's a really serious problem.
Okay, so I'm guessing for the moment then men across the world can breathe a sigh of relief?
Well, I think that these problems will be solved in time. And also we now know that we can produce adult-like stem cells from individuals. So we could take a cheek stem cell or a blood cell and convert that into a sperm cell. So the individualization is going to be fine, but it's just getting a healthy offspring that's going to be the challenge.
Yeah, brave new world there. Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.